Hey dudes and dudettes, this is Val here bringing you another Dungeon Hunter Champions video. Now in this one we're going to talk about Monis. The reason why is I've noticed, I've seen a lot, I've got to work Monis into my team. I need to use Monis. His leader skill is so critical and there's truth to that. But in not every situation is Monis the right choice for your team. He can actually slow down some runs and I'm going to show you that here now. So what I've done is, as everyone knows, and thank RNGesus, I finally got a snake lady. Well, I got 4 snake ladies, 1 summoning session. Thank you, RNGesus. So I've been playing around with them, and I'm going to show you the testing I found out with Monis, without using his leader skill, with using his leader skill. So first, we're going to hop in because I need a ton of rainbow essences. We're going to hop into 10, and I'm going to show you my team here. We're going to change the leader skill to Monis. Alright, this is the team I go with, and let's hop right in. Now, first things first. What I'm going to say is that leader skills, even not considering Monis, just if you don't even think that I said him, leader skills in general can be used to fill gaps in a team. As an example, you take a look at the guide that Gameloft provides for running ED10. They give you a recommended HP and defense requirement. Now, you can use a leader like, say, Zeveron, which is the Water Archangel, that adds 33%. So if your team is not meeting that HP threshold, and you notice even with Monis' leader skill, you're still failing, then it could benefit you to switch from using Monis' leader skill to using the Archangel's leader skill to make up for the lack of HP. The same holds true with both defense and, if you just want to try for quicker runs, attack. So we'll take a look at this run here. Now this is with Monis leader skill. So we're getting a 15% cooldown reduction. Now keep in mind, with my team, I am also using Adept runes on pretty much almost everyone in this team. Actually, I think everyone is running Adept. So I'm getting additional cooldowns, so they should go really fast. It should be a clean run. Now you can see that we're at 1 minute and 11 seconds and the boss has not spawned yet. So we're still working through the trash. Now, a note on my team, I do have Aaliyah here, the Fire Blade Master, just for quick wave clearing. I don't like being in waves. I want to get to the boss, I want to kill it. So we're at 1 minute 30 now and the boss is spawned. And we're doing okay. I mean, no one's gonna die. We're fine. Life is good. Albeit a little slow, but things are great. And also, you notice I have the Nature Pirate. I've said it in many videos. I'll say it in every video. The Nature Pirate is just the bee's knees. The guy is amazing. I love him. You should use him if you have him. Alright, so that was about a little bit over 1 minute 30. We'll do one more run because, maybe we just had a bad run or it's a little slow. Again, we're going to stick with Monis leader skill. Now, just a thing on Monis, even if you don't use his leader skill for the 15% cooldown reduction, he still has the 1 second cooldown reduction on his primary auto attack skill. Then you still get more cooldown reduction from Xenia on her heal because it heals once and it lowers cooldown when it goes out. And then when it contracts, it heals and lowers cooldown again. So before, it took us over a minute before we actually got the boss to spawn. Hopefully this one will be a little faster. You gotta understand, every time, you could have, not every time, I'm sorry, but you gotta understand, sometimes you're gonna have a slow run. Skills aren't gonna line up great, you're gonna miss a strip, I mean, it's gonna happen. So don't take, as you can see here now, we're 40 seconds and we have the boss, it spawned. And we didn't make any changes, we just replayed it. I just had bad RNG that first run. I hate it when the boss jumps back. You think it's going to be a really quick run, and then he jumps back. It's like, oh, come on, dude. You're killing me. Well, he's not killing us. He's just making us waste more time. Because he's going to die. It's going to happen. Alright, so here we go. We're at 1 minute 10, and the boss is going down. He is done. We lost Monis. Oh. That happens sometimes. I lose a unit. That AoE hurts. And I don't have any defense. So we looked at that. You know, I was a minute 15, I think it was, a minute 14. So now let's go out of here and we'll go to boss race because we have to back out to make changes. We can't hit replay and make changes. So we're going to go here. Okay, so now let's take a look using Kendrick's, the Nature Pirates, 25% synergy skill versus Mona's 15% cooldown reduction synergy skill. So you're going to notice that waves are going to clear faster. With Mona's leader skill, we cleared the wave up to the boss in 40 seconds. Now with Kendrick's leader skill, which is 25%, we'll see how fast we can get the boss to spawn. So here we're at 32 seconds. We shaved off 8 seconds from using Mona's leader skill. And that was even on his best run, that was under a minute and 15 seconds. So now with the boss spawn, let's see how quickly it dies. He didn't back away, which is good, which means it's going to be a really quick kill. So 50 seconds. 50 seconds, we're done, we're out. And you're going to notice that theme's going to hold true. So we'll do another one here, and hopefully he'll back away this time, so we'll have more to get a better comparison of how long it takes to kill him with different synergy skills. And I know I said leader skill previously, I'm sorry. I just have to get it in my head. You know, we're all used to leader skills. Every other game calls it leader. I like that they were different and called it synergy, but it is going to take some time for me to get used to. Sorry about that. So we spawned the boss last time in 32 seconds. Let's see here. We're looking good. We're looking good. Waves are dying. They're just spawn, die, spawn. And that's what we want to see. Because anytime you're farming, speed is the name of the game. But you don't want to sacrifice stability for speed. So if you go from 100% using Monas to, say, 90% using a Kendrick or a different leader skill, that's a problem. Because you don't want to do that. You always want to be as consistent as you can while being as fast as you can. So here he backed away. Now we're going to go at him. He's not going to get a second chance. Oh, we might lose Monas, and we lost Monas. It's okay. So even losing Monas, so that's more DPS, that's less dots. We are still 8 seconds faster than we were running Monas when he would back away. So as you can see, what I'm trying to illustrate is don't worry if you don't have Monas or you don't have a specific unit built a specific way. Work with what you have and make that work. Because what happens is people, you know, you'll post, you'll say, hey, I got XYZ team, it's okay, but I'm trying to make it better. And then someone will say, well, why are you running this guy? You know, you should be using this, you should be doing that. Take that as more a guide to get you on the right way. Like, don't even take my video. Don't even take my video as the gospel, because your gear is going to be different. Your setup's going to be different. What I'm just saying is experiment. See what works with what you have. And don't let people make you feel like you're running something lesser because you're not using the meta team. It is perfectly okay. This team is definitely not meta. I could take Monas out because you saw he died, and this team will still be fast. It'll still rock. And I do the same thing in Elder Widow. I do not run Monas' skill in Elder Widow, and she dies within a minute and 10 seconds every single time. And it's stable. Every now and then, sometimes due to bad laser, bad AI, they'll walk right into a beam. We all know about that. GameLoft has acknowledged it, and it'll cause a wipe. But other than that, the team is rock solid. So just to end it and kind of recap, so I didn't want to make too much of a long video, is don't be frustrated if you don't have what everyone else has, and don't be frustrated if you try to build what everyone else has and it's not working. Take a look at your team, experiment with different leader skills, experiment with different units, and see what works best for you. Now, once you drill down on it and you want to improve on it, then you know you can change how your posts and inquiries work. So now it goes from, I have this team and it sucks, to, hey, I have this team, it works great. What are ideas for improvement? Because you already have a base that you know works. You know this team works for you. So if someone says, well, swap out this unit to this unit, then you can be like, hey, you know, I got good times. Why do you think I need to switch? And, you know, have a good discussion about it. Don't argue. take everyone's advice, see how that fits in your team, see if it's how you want to run your team, and then see if you can work it in, because that's what really, guys, being a community is about. Helping each other out, fostering good, positive discussion on units maybe some people don't use. Like, even if you're using a 2-star unit in a group like this and it's rocking and you're having a great time, it's stable, more power to you. Post that team, get the word out that, hey, this is what I found and it is rocking, it works great, you should use it too. And then keep in mind on the leader skills too. Leader skills can be used to fill gaps. If you don't have adept gear, then running Manas for cooldown reduction could be an awesome idea. If you do have adept gear and you're just like, I want maximum cooldown reduction, then he could still work for you. Just keep in mind, there may be a better setup than Manas all the time. I know he's a staple just like Xenia, but as I've said many times in videos, I'm always looking for non-meta teams, ways to make what I have work and be just as efficient as if I was running a meta team. Well, anyway, guys, that's it. I thank you very much for watching. You dudes and dudettes out there, stay frosty.